So, a miracle just happened and I'm truly confused with myself. I couldn't properly sleep last night because I was anticipating a new Plasma release. I suddenly remembered the Plasma release in 2021 and back then I was truly terrified that it would cost me an arm and a leg. And I was absolutely not wrong. At this stage they introduced polymerized Plasma and I was literally crying my eyes out because I knew that would completely destroy my bank account. And honestly, I expected the exact same thing today for Plasma 13. And at 6 AM my time, the Plasma update was finally in game. And to my big surprise, I didn't see any new materials. At least not for the building upgrades. You can now upgrade your headquarters, your true buildings, your research building and your hospital to Plasma 13. And the good thing about it, you don't need any new materials. You can simply upgrade the buildings by using polymerized Plasma and just regular Plasma. So if you have saved a ton of Plasma materials, you can straight up upgrade to P13. And I really want to talk about it, because this is a big deviation of what State of Survival usually does. As I mentioned in my previous Plasma video, State of Survival always introduces new materials for a new update. And they obviously do this to drive sales. Now the question is why they didn't do it for this update. And I simply think this has multiple reasons. And I don't think the first reason should really come as a surprise. Obviously because player numbers are down. State of Survival can't afford to lose more players, and I do think new Plasma buildings plus new materials would truly hurt the player base again. A second reason is that State of Survival released simultaneously with the Plasma buildings another new feature, which is the energy conversion units. And for me it's pretty clear, this is obviously a big spenders feature. And my guess is that State of Survival is trying to make money on this feature rather than the Plasma buildings. And let's not pretend that State of Survival won't make money on the Plasma bundles, but this is in my opinion the perfect situation for low spenders or even free to play. As a free to play player, it's practically impossible to keep up with all the new features. And like it or not, but this Plasma update allows free to play and low spenders to be able to catch up a little bit to their spender counterparts. At least people will have the feeling that they can progress in game. Plus, keep in mind that people often measure strength by Plasma level. Wrongfully, I might add, but casual players will always look first at the Plasma level of an opponent to check how strong they are. Plus they added the Plasma Mega Spin in the event tab. And in my humble opinion, I also think this is somewhat of a dub. I would have liked to see a little bit more polymerized Plasma and being able to do more than 10 spins with biocaps. Except those two things, I think the Plasma wheel is actually great. Now, if you want to save 10 to 25% on the Plasma wheel spins, make sure to use Paxify. Paxify offers bundles at a cheaper rate for State of Survival players, and their fast onboarding system makes it extremely easy to purchase bundles. If you are interested, make sure to check the link down below. Thank you Paxify for sponsoring this video. And honestly, I don't think I have said this sentence in years, but State of Survival did actually a good job with the new Plasma update. Let me know in the comments what you think about Plasma 13. Slap a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon for a new one. Thank you for watching and bye.